Good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay. When is your interview?
Sir, my interview is on 22nd October.
22nd?
October.
Okay, okay. Let's start. Uh,
Yes.
please introduce yourself to the board.
Good evening to every panel members. My my agent code is 018. Currently, I am preparing for different competitive exams, and I am trying to pursue my career.
Mhm.
I am interested. My hobbies. I am interested in international affairs, knowing international events, and again, my interest includes reading short stories and novels.
What are you most interested in international affairs?
Sir, international affairs is also known as international politics. So, international politics is so much complicated that it requires a very in-depth understanding of the subject. So, in that context, like the Middle East is the best example. It is so much complicated that we cannot guess when one country will do what and at what situation another country will do what thing. So, in terms of complexity, sir, I like international affairs.
What is your understanding of the current situation in the Middle East region, particularly with respect to the violence that is happening and the warmongering that is happening between Israel, Iran, with the pitching in of Hezbollah, Hamas, all these militant groups? What is your understanding?
Sir, firstly, Hezbollah and Hamas are militant groups for one particular nation or a group of nations, but few nations do not consider them as terrorist group or militant group. Secondly, sir, this whole started by the Iran was created in 1948. Sorry, Israel was created in 1948, but when we trace back its history, then it its movement started back in 1896, sir.
Give me the
And
current context. Don't go back in history. Give me the current context.
sir, in today's world, what we can see is that on October 7, 2023, Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel, and after that, the so-called war started. And Hamas is a proxy group of Iran. Hezbollah is also a proxy group of Iran. Hezbollah was created in 1982 after Israel threw out Palestinian
Mhm.
Liberation Organization from
Mhm.
southern Lebanon. So
Mhm.
this all proxy, just like this, Houthis are also the proxy group of Iran. Iran gives them backing, and Iran also supplies them arms and ammunition. Iran is a Shia majority country, and this the Hezbollah, which is a political party in Lebanon, but it is regarded as a terrorist organization by Israel and USA. So, in order to counter attack Israel or in order to show deterrence to Israel, recently Iran also launched near about 180 missiles to Israel in order to deter, in order to show that it is there for Hezbollah and even for Hamas.
Okay, can you tell me where are Houthi rebels based? Houthi
Sir,
rebels.
Houthi rebels are based in Yemen and they have occupied the territories of capital city of Sana'a. And they are mostly known for their disturbing the Red Sea area, that is the Red Sea sea lanes of
Mhm.
communication, and
Mhm.
they always do piracy activities. Sir, they are
Mhm.
notorious for these things.
Can you tell me the countries bordering the Red Sea?
Sir, the countries bordering the Red Sea are sir Eritrea, Djibouti,
Mhm.
Eritrea, Djibouti, and sir Egypt.
Mhm.
Egypt again. After that, Egypt, sir. Uh, from here, Yemen. In Middle East, we can see Yemen, Saudi Arabia.
Mhm.
Sir, I know this much.
Good. Now tell me. what is India's role in maintaining peace in this region? Because as we see, India is pitching itself as, the voice of the global South, and has been a claimant to a permanent seat at the UNSC, United Nations Security Council, right? So,
Yes,
what should be India's posturing in this sensitive matter so that it also helps establish peace in the region? Also, at the same time, it also puts forward its global credentials. What is India's stance in this?
sir, the government of India has officially said that the solution to end this conflict or this war is a two-state Palestinian solution. The Indian government has been unequivocally saying this since the time immemorial, since India became independent, and even
Hmm.
Indira Gandhi or any prime minister or even today's our present prime minister, they are all saying that there is the only thing that will bring peace to the Middle East, that is two-state solution. And in this conflict, uh, government of India has officially said that it has not in this conflict in Middle East, it has not interfered, or it has not mediated, or it has not done any back channel dialogue till now.
So, can you tell me the major points of convergence when we talk about Indo-Israel relations? What are the major points there?
So the first major point, if we see in political terms, is that both the present governments are called so-called right wing, and sir, both countries have relations, good relations, especially in defense, technology, and in defense relations. India also in India also exports and also imports few things from Israel, especially defense procurement. And
Diamonds?
sir, I am not aware about
Any
that.
anything related to water infrastructure, agricultural technology?
Yes, sir. I know about agriculture technology, but sir, I don't know. I don't know in depth about that.
Okay, wonderful. Have you heard the name of Yasser Arafat?
Yes, sir. Yasser Arafat was the leader of Palestinian Liberation Organization.
Hmm.
The Palestinian Liberation Organization initially all they were in a broken type in all the countries surrounding Israel. There were small groups. Then in
Hmm.
1964, Palestinian Liberation Organization was formed, and Yasser
Hmm.
Arafat was its leader. After the Oslo Accords of 1993,
Hmm.
he made peace agreement, and the Palestinian Liberation Organization's name was changed to Palestinian Authority, and it is ruling now um, in in Palestine. It is a political authority in Palestine.
Okay, okay, good. Acha, let's come back to Indian shores. Come back to Indian shores.
Yes,
Name three major insurgent groups in India's northeast region.
sir. The three major insurgent groups in India's northeast region are ULFA, that is based in Assam, United Liberation
Liberation Front of Assam.
Front of Assam. The
Hmm.
second one is NSCN, Nationalist Socialist Social Council of Nagaland. That is not Isaac Mugia, that is Khaplang. Khaplang is considered as an insurgent group. And the third one is, sir, sorry, sir, I don't remember the third one. Third one is
NDFB,
based in,
NDFB you have heard of? NDFB? KNO?
sorry,
KNO, NDFB, you have heard of that? Kuki National Organization.
yes, sir,
And
Kuki
then you have
National
NDF.
Organization, I have heard.
Yeah.
Other,
So
uh,
tell me which insurgency is called as the mother of all insurgencies.
sir, the Naga insurgency is called as mother of all insurgencies because um, it was started. It was allegedly started by Angami Fizo late back in
Mm-hmm.
1950s, and
1946 onwards, and then yeah.
yes, sir. And then after that, he became quiet after the involvement of Indian security agencies. He
Mm-hmm.
became quiet, and his brother established NSCN I Isaac and Muvia, NSCN IM, that is Isaac Muvia.
Which of them is alive and which of them is dead?
Sir, at present, in 2015, the government of India signed a peace accord with NSCN Isaac Mubia. And Isaac Mubia, it is alleged that in few reports alleged that Isaac Mubia is supporting insurgents from background. And NSCN Khaplang has not reached any agreement with the government of India right now.
Is Khaplang alive?
Yes, sir, Khaplang is alive, and its insurgent
Are you
groups are
sure?
also
Are you sure the person in whose name NSCNK, the Khaplang, is the person alive?
Sir, I'm not aware about person. I'm aware about organization, sir. That
I'm talking. I'm
organization is.
talking. I'm talking about the person.
Sorry, sir. I am not aware about the person.
Okay, no worries. Now let's discuss a little bit about the recent regime change in Bangladesh
Yes, sir.
and how it will, be critical for India's security paradigm in Northeast region. Can you throw some light on that?
Sir, there are certain insurgent groups which are based in Bangladesh, and the border is still porous between India and
Mm-hmm.
Bangladesh. Most of the
Mm-hmm.
border is fenced, but there are few areas through which insurgent
Mm-hmm.
groups arrive in India. So the type of uprising which we saw in August in Bangladesh and the takeover by the interim government and the exile of Sheikh Hasina from Bangladesh to India. After that, there there has been a fear among the Indian strategic community that the insurgent groups or the people of Bangladesh might enter into India forcibly, and they can change the demography as well as the internal security situation in India, because there are groups like Jamaat Islami which are funded
Mm-hmm.
by the foreign intelligence agencies such as
Mm-hmm.
ISI Inter Services Intelligence and other
Mm-hmm.
intelligence agencies of
Mm-hmm.
China. So that is the
Okay.
fear that few insurgents group might, and the more important fear is that there would be change in demography of northeastern states. We have seen it earlier also during 1971 war. What had happened?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, tell me about. Have you heard of this term called chicken's neck?
Yes, sir. Chicken's Neck is a 22-kilometer narrow corridor in the northeastern region, and
Mm-hmm.
it lies near Chumbi Valley. It is near the tri-junction of India, Bhutan, and China, and
Mm-hmm.
it is very important from the geostrategic point of view of India
Mm-hmm.
also and China also. India needs to preserve this, because that is the only that is one of the that is one of the places through which India transports its supply and other materials too. So, in sense of logistical support, sir, it is most important so that we can reach our northeastern states, sir.
Wonderful. Can you think of any other chicken's neck?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware about that.
Okay, no worries. So, tell us that why should we select you in the intelligence bureau?
Sir, firstly, I am quite an observant person. I observe things more than I speak. So in intelligence gathering also we need to observe things more than we speak. We need to speak minimal. Secondly,
Mm-hmm.
sir, I am hardworking and I am a person who has perseverance. So in intelligence agencies also we need to have perseverance. There are certain moments when we do not get any link, or when we are not able to get any evidence. So
Right.
we need to have be calm and quiet, and we need to wait for the right time. So that is another thing. Thirdly, sir, I have done graduation from law, so I think that I will be when I will be given the responsibility to do certain things, I will then I will keep surveillance or do anything keeping in mind the law and the judicial process that are happening in our country.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Your interview is over.
Thank you.
Let's go for some feedback now. So, what is your assessment of the interview?
Sir, I think it was good Sir, still, sir, actually, I have read. I am more interested in international politics and even internal security also, sir. I'm not saying that I know very much, but I know to a certain extent. I am, sir, revising again that, and in the coming 5 or 6 days, I think, sir, I will be in a better position to, sir,
Mhm.
explain things
Good.
and in a more better way.
Good. One thing, you can improve your sitting posture. थोड़ा सा lean नहीं करना है आगे. थोड़ा सा
Sir,
straight
I
होके
am
बैठना है.
sitting straight, but, sir, actually, I am sitting from the last 3 hours, so it's
Okay,
paining,
okay,
sir. I'm not making excuse, sir.
okay.
That is
Okay.
so.
In the interview, you sit like this, right?
Yes,
थोड़ा
sir.
सा.
In interview, sir, I will sit like this. Actually, sir,
Yes.
this is camera is also there, so
Yeah, yeah,
I have
that is
to.
fine. That is fine. Just sits little straight. That's my observation.
Yes, sir. Right.
Secondly, uh, I appreciate your depth of understanding of a variety of issues. That is very good. And you come across as a very well balanced person. I don't think there is any reason why you should not be there in the final list. My vote goes for you. You are a certain candidate who will be there. Just make sure that you articulate properly on the day of the exam. अच्छे से अपने बात को कहना है. बिल्कुल थोड़ा
Sir,
एनर्जी थोड़ा सा हम बढ़ा सकते हैं. You can be more enthusiastic. Maybe you're tired or
yes,
something. I don't know. थोड़ा सा we can bring the level of energy a little high. Once or
sir,
twice, smiling is not bad. Once or twice, that helps. Yeah,
sir,
please go ahead.
sir. One thing I want to add with your permission. Sir, with the passage of time in the coming 10 or 12 days, as far matlab, if when I will read more and when I will revise things more and understand things more, sir, I think I will be in a better position to,
You're
sir.
in a you're in a
Yes,
good position. You're in a good position already. I want to make it best. I wanted you
yes,
to
sir.
be the best there. So I will definitely suggest a few changes that can make you look even sharper there, because you should look smart, you should dress smartly, speak smartly, and एकदम रीढ़ की हड्डी आपकी एकदम इरेक्ट होनी चाहिए, एकदम कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ, एकदम जोश के साथ बोलना है. How's the Josh?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, that's how it is got to be. Any questions from your side?
Yes, sir. One question, sir, I wanted to ask, sir. In
Mhm.
the interview, if they will ask, sir, that, sir, I'm more concerned about, sir, whether they will ask any political questions or political nature.
They're
For
not
example,
they're not going to ask any political questions. Don't worry. You can
sir,
duck
because
them. You can duck them as well. Be diplomatic. Don't take anti-government
yes,
stance.
sir,
Be
that
diplomatic. Be
that I know,
diplomatic.
sir,
Yeah.
not to go against the government of the day.
Yes. Yes. That's very important. Otherwise, I think you're a good candidate. I would really, want you to be there in the service. My best wishes.
Sir, with
There is
your
no
blessing,
reason why.
definitely I will be there.
Definitely, your blessings are always there, and you are a good candidate. Just incorporate a few things I have mentioned, little bit here and
Yes,
there,
sir.
because we should aim to be the best, right? We are good, but we should be the best.
Yes,
So
sir.
just incorporate those changes, and in the next mock interview, I will want you to outperform you. I don't think there is scope because you already set the bar high, but I am hopeful that you will outperform yourself in the next mock.
Thank you, sir.
All the best. All the best. Good luck.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
luck.